Link up radio, hello.
Hello.
Yes, you're
Good
live.
morning.
Good morning, Section. What's up?
Yeah, man, what going?
I think, in a sense, I don't agree with the penalty for it. I think that is ridiculously harsh. I think the lyrics do influence, especially the youth that follow these DJs. When a DJ sings, say, why more forget splash my wall and them things. I think it do influence younger youths to go a route of violence. But the penalty is exceptionally harsh, ridiculously harsh. I mean, a fine, okay, I can see, but jail time 5 years and...
No, but sir, I'm going to ask you the question that I just threw out a while ago. When we start to censor dancehall music, are we going to also open up the censorship to all the other music that young people are being exposed to? Like, and are we going to look at the other influences? For example, video games. Have you seen the latest Call of Duty? Video games, movies, hip hop artists, which, by the way, all of this is right here in Jamaica. We don't have any definitive evidence to show that it's only dancehall and music alone that's been influencing. So are we going to censor? If we can't censor dancehall alone, we are wasting our time.
Come on, yo.
Why would we be censoring dancehall alone?
There are a lot of countries that block those kind of lyrics. You can't go to those countries and perform with any of those kind of lyrics. You know, you can't. You have to sign a contract that you're not going to do that before you even enter to perform.
Which country that? Which country?
Yeah,
that?
which country that?
Which country that?
Where?
In the Caribbean.
Which country?
Where? Name the country. Name the country.
You
name a country.
Which country?
I think Barbados is one of them.
No,
Nope.
sir. Nope.
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 Nope. Vibes Cartel is very popular in Barbados, and he's one of the artists
Hey.
that gets targeted most.
You have to sign an agreement that you're not going
Not
to...
Barbados. Nope.
Not Barbados.
And I've been there several times.
Not Barbados.
And performed there several times. Not Barbados. Nope.
Wasn't it Barbados that Vegas got booed when they tried to do the Christian song there?
I agree that it influences the kids, but that kind of punishment is ridiculous.
Nope.
Not Barbados,
Not
sir.
Barbados. I can't tell you that. And Barbados. A Jamaica alone I come up with them something there, sir.
Craziness.
Alone. All right, there was an island where him couldn't sing Caesar Ho. You know that song there?
Yeah.
Well, if I get it was a political situation where if they go perform for one side of the party,
one party
and the other party they
yeah.
kind of upset about it and they didn't even care, and then the next party bring him back in for come to I Am Blessed and all of them something. It's not the only issue in Europe with the gay
With the the homophobic
That's the
lyrics.
only-
That is the issue. That is where they have to sign things with the homophobic
That's the
lyrics.
only thing
But them
we
not have a problem with them going to fire shot on nothing else.
That's
Okay.
It's the homophobic lyrics.
So what do you think about that? Do you think that they should be singers and DJs should be banned or censored or fined for singing homophobic lyrics?
Hey, if a country, my person, what me think, lyrics are lyrics. You understand what I say? As long as
that question is for you to section.
As long as-
Yeah, but then allow him to answer first now. He make him answer, and me answer.
as long as you're not inside nothing, or you gotta tell a man say, yo, a man forgot do this or forgot do that or whatever the case may be. Lyrics is just lyrics at the end of the day. If you want to take it up on your head and go do something about it as somebody in the audience, then the issue's on you.
So you don't agree with the punishment or the banning of let's say Peter Pants and then for singing homophobic lyrics?
Of course not. Of course not.
Personally,
At the end of the day, it's too much other things out there where I bring forth them. Yo, you see the Black Ops thing? I'm guilty about it because I allow my son to play them game there. But at the end
Call
of
of
the
Duty.
day,
No man, the last Call of Duty, bloody bad man.
No, the one of them.
I can't
even if one of them.
Well, I personally, but I can speak about the Call of Duty because just this weekend I was visiting a friend of mine and her brother, older brother, I think he's about 16 or so. Her brother was playing Call of Duty, and oh my goodness, man, Mr. Lord, I thought Mortal Kombat was bad.
Call of Duty is let me tell you, them games.
Oh my goodness.
You have a game back in the days, and if you look at when the first set of computer them did come out. Them used to have a game called Doom.
Yeah, I remember
from
Doom.
them time. Remember Doom?
Mm-hmm.
You remember that game, the Doom?
Yeah, I remember
Doom.
Doom.
You hear them about it? Did you hear them?
No, did you hear me tell you, say, I thought Mortal Kombat was...
Forget
Remember the
about that.
finishing move in a Mortal Kombat?
Let me take-
Finish him.
let me take
When
you
they
back
draw
to-
the man's skull and his spinal card come out.
Let me
you
take you
remember
back
that?
to Bart Simpson days. Itchy and Scratchy. You remember that?
Itchy and Scratchy.
Come on, no, man. And you got to
Yeah,
talk about dancehall music.
Dance. I think
Because I want to
personally...
rise up the rifle.
Personally, I think that dance hall.
Come on.
I think that our government is troubling something that we don't have the time
It's
or the
not
resources
like-
to focus on.
that is-
we have bigger issues.
Go worry about the cancer machine them with Jamaica need.
We
You
have
know, it's
bigger
not-
issues. Yes, sir.
Section, let me ask you, what is the penalty if the police catch you with a gun in Jamaica? I don't. What is the penalty for that?
If the
Is there a
police catch you with a
specific-
gun, I
Yes,
don't know.
it's illegal gun.
I honestly
If
don't
it's
know
not
what the
illegal
years
gun.
are. I don't know what the years are off the bat, and I don't think that it's just a matter of being caught with the gun. If the gun has a history, so for example, if them catch you with a gun that was used in a murder, and they can prove that was the gun, is going to be a higher charge than if it's just a random gun. You
Yeah,
understand?
they need to focus on a more
No, but that is the point that I am making.
Exactly.
I don't think we have the time or the resources to try to censor music at this
No,
point.
sir.
We have we have a bigger fish to fry now. We don't have the time for this.
That's madness, man. Come on, man.
I agree.
All right, so I'll take some more
Thanks
calls.
a lot,
Phone
sir.
lines,
Yes,
some-
yes, yes.
Yeah, man. Bless up, man. Link up radio, hello.
Fata,
Yo, sir.
bless up, Richie Fire.
What go on, my brother?
Then, well, look at it like this. It looks like freedom of speech went out the window with that proposal.
Clearly.
But here where you and me need to be scared now, because when they start censoring the artists, who they gonna go after next? The dancehall selector them.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, but
right.
hi, you try things. Them look at it separately. Get over that. They don't look at it separately. It's all one big basket. Because what you need to recognize also is that you have some selectors that are artists. So everybody in a one
Exactly.
basket. So don't think it's a separate group.
You're right. There you go. There you go.
So we have to be scared, because you could get a booking in Jamaica next year when you're in the jail because
No,
you
we don't have to be scared.
over the wall or something like that.
We don't have to be
No,
scared.
this law- this-
We have to
alright.
stand up for our rights, and that's what we
I
stand
saw
up for.
Damian Crawford, who is the minister, the shadow minister of tourism and entertainment, junior minister, sorry, of tourism and entertainment. He came, and he's one of the younger ministers right now, which, trust me, he's really trying, but he doesn't have a lot of support. But he came out straight and said, listen, we don't have any time for this. First of all,
I agree.
Vybz Kartel did a song where say, Pitney must go to school, wear right size pants, don't bleach out your face and all of that. And the song was not a big deal. The song, nobody not pay attention to the song. But him song them when him sing about Gaza, me say and Gaza this and all that. A big when him hair clean, like me wash my face with the cake soap. And the biggest song ever. And him sing a song where say, don't bleach your face, nobody don't pay no attention to it. And the point that he made is, listen, at the end of the day, the issue is not the entertainment, it's the audience. The audience don't want hear don't bleach your face. The audience want hear clean, like me wash my face with the
Yeah.
cake soap, because that is the song that was the big hit. And he put out 2
Entertainment.
different songs. It's entertainment. It's the man bread and butter. So what you saying to him that don't sell what sells?
Yeah, exactly.
I agree
It
with
don't
you
make no
100%, Shelly.
It don't make no
Anyway,
sense.
Fata, working horse for me here, boss. So I'll make it take some more calls.
Blessings for us.
Yeah, man.
Blessings
Big
for
up
us.
yourself.
Richie Fire to the world. We'll take one
Yeah.
more. Link up radio. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Morning.
Yeah, I agree with you now, 100%. And you see the caller, if you think about what I said before, you go up on the radio, talk, don't chop in it. Yeah. The caller, they may talk to me. I agree with the tone of this man, yeah. Have a nice day. The program correct.
Blessings, man. Respect, man. No, man. At Jamaica alone with them something that go on.
No,
man.
and that's what I'm saying. We are opening a can of worms that we really cannot contain, because this is not a dancehall issue. If you're going to talk about violence is in a lot of entertainment material.
Of course, exactly.
Including dancehall. So we have dancehall, hip hop, rock, what next kind of genre of music then? We can't even name all of them right
Whole
this
bunch of
minute.
them, man.
And then we have movies, video games, books. So hold on. So you're gonna tell me, say me can't read a Cindy Sheldon novel again?
See it there?
What you saying? What are you saying exactly? That's all right, 50 Shades of Grey fans who don't carry 50 Shades of Grey have a little violence tonight, you know. I'm just saying. Whips and chains and handcuffs and these things. I'm just saying. I think we don't have any time
No
for
time
this. We
whatsoever.
have things.
No,
we have
even time.
problems
It's foolishness.
to solve. It's
foolishness.
crap.
It's foolishness. Whether you have time or you don't have no time, a fool.
This is something you do when everything is all right to the country for today. When everything is all right and I look for something to talk about in a parliament, you say, all right, what we going to talk about today? Yeah, we could target the music. We could see what we can do with it. This we have a budget deficit. We have a lot of people who don't have no work. We have a lot of young people leaving school and nothing to do. We have one cancer machine where you need whole heap of millions to use. Come on, man, we have problems.
No sense.
We're not supposed to try send some music at this point. We have issues to deal with.
877-320-5465. 877-320-5465. It is Link Up Radio 93.5. Sponsored and brought to you by USA Credit Repair. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll go right back to the phone lines. And just call in and make you know what's going on. Let's just do a recap of what's going on.
Yeah, basically we're looking at the new act that's been tabled in Parliament right now. It's called the Suppression of Criminal Organization Act 2013, and it seeks to create offenses for the disruption and suppression of criminal organizations in order to restore a sense of security in the Jamaican society. Basically, anything, any sign, symbols, graffiti, or songs that promote or facilitate criminal activities of criminal organizations will be considered an offense, and offenders can be jailed from between 5 to 30 years.
Makes no sense. So song about don't go nowhere. It's Link Up Radio, sponsored and brought to you by USA Credit Repair. Let's go right to the phone lines. You're surely fatter than Dr. Sexy and go right to the phone lines. Link Up Radio, hello, good morning.
Yes, hi, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Yes, good morning, fat, sexy, and
Hey.
now I'll go against you a little bit, but when me first say something about sexy, and when I get on her side in terms of last week, I'm glad this wasn't like 3 or 4 centuries in the past, because you'd have probably been burned at the square for being a witch.
You burned me at the square.
Yeah. And then them go and say them grace. Well, this issue, I feel you guys kind of like having a head buried in the sand a little bit on this one.
Oh, okay. Head buried in the sand. Go right ahead, sir.
Yeah, because remember, we in Jamaica, they might address what is the most popular influence for our type of society. The visual arts don't really hold that much influence over us in terms of like the music. You understand? So much so that even the uptown people in a few years back did all a bogle to, even though they can't dance. But the music influenced that. You understand?
Sir, you just offended a lot of uptown people, but go ahead and finish your statement. You just offended a whole heap of people.
No, I mean, them that bogle too, trust me. No problem about bogle too. So the music does have some sway and it does have some influential powers about it. Now, I'm not in agreement with where them put it under the microscope and come out with it. That's crazy. But that don't say that it's not something that needs to be looked at or addressed. Because it does. Because we only are trying to ignore the fact that what them are trying to address, is the societal impact of where this one particular influence is taking the society. Remember, we rank number 4 in the world now, I think, them say per capita as it relates to gun murders, You understand? So, even over here, so as much as we think you have the freedom of expression, which is a good part of a democracy, but it's not as free as you think it is, because if over here, so a guy come out to that song and say, no, for sure your man skill if you're not abduct and rape and kill. And it becomes a big hit in the younger section of the society. But then, unfortunately, there's also a rush of abduction and raping and killing. Any politician who works in both I will probably start look at that as an influence if the trend starts projecting in that direction, And that's what them guys they don't do, Then I look at the fact that yes, we are ranked number 4, we was number 1 time as it relates to gun murder per capita. But the result of them come out with it don't make sense. Like what you said earlier with the label on the music, on the CD. As Republicans over here said, I said they would have preferred to make the free market take care of the issue. That could have been an era where only the government issue that the sticker there will cost a bag of money, so it's eating your profit. When you do a song about shooting and killing, yeah, you're free, you can do your music, but you gotta get this sticker for go up on your album. So it almost coming like it don't make sense for you to do that as a business because you're eating enough of your profits by getting the sticker. And we, the public educated, to know, say, the man who has seen the gun, him limited to maybe the dancehall, and the dancehall space is an era where, okay, them enforce certain laws where you have to be 21 and older if you can go in there. You have to strict with the ID processing that the younger people them not get to go in there. You can't play from the airwaves like the radio and stuff, but in that space, the DJ free for doing, perform in song. The selector free for play the music. You understand what I'm saying? But to argue, it's like to say, is an era where them no need to look for none at all. To me, it's not honestly just look on it blindly like that and say, well,
so,
you shouldn't look on that none at all.
May I ask you a question?
Yeah.
When last you hear somebody murder somebody just for no reason?
I mean murder somebody just for no reason.
Just for no reason. No motive behind it. No reason whatsoever.
No, Potter, you never hear me say before. I'm saying in a society, if as an elected person, there is a ill to the society that never start to look upon. You ever tell me, say, it don't make sense to look upon all areas of it?
No,
you try to tell me that, that the human brain is not influenced by nothing outside?
I just only have one question, you know.
Yeah, may I hear you.
My question is, where does it say definitively prove that dancehall music is directly responsible for homicides? Just give me one example.
Yeah, prove it directly responsible.
No. I'm just asking.
Look everything.
No, and of course, I'm not disputing that, but I'm saying I want to know because they're saying their solution is, and I'm saying if they get them way, if they get the solution that they're having, them say, all right, dancehall lyrics. Anybody who have gun lyrics in them song must be locked up for 5 years or more. Yes. So hold on, then you get a chance to talk. I mean, never get a chance to talk. Me can't get to say something.
Yeah, so somebody I'm also telling you that I'm not in agreement with that solution either.
But you know, allow me to say.
Make we just hear it out. Make we hear it out.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
So I say, okay. They get them way, the politician is doing what them doing, and them call all the dancehall artists them together and say, listen, this gun thing is getting out of control. It is too much. You need to clean up on the lyrics. Take the gun lyrics out on the lyrics completely, and let's sing about other things. We cannot continue this thing because we are number 4 on the list as the most homicidal country in the world. What do you think the social results are going to be for that? Do you think that's going to indicate a reduction in the amount of gun crimes that we have?
Excellent. What did I just say? I'm saying the solution.
No, that is not the result. No, that is not the solution. I just presented a different solution. I am not saying that anybody is going to be locked up. I'm saying them call a meeting with all of the artists them in a dance hall and say to them, say, this is the situation, with this whatever, and all the artists them say, all right, listen, we don't want to contribute to this thing, we're going to stop singing about gun song. I'm asking, do you think this will show a decrease in the amount of homicides that we have?
Yeah, but you asked me to like me have a crystal ball. This would have been a process.
No, but you must have a crystal ball if this suggestion is even on the table. We must have a crystal ball. But you have just proved my point. You have just proved my point.
But that don't mean you don't adjust the situation.
You have just proved my point. I am not saying to sweep it under the rug. I'm saying adults should be able to choose what it is that they choose for entertainment. And by the government saying to me that if me like gun tune, me can't hear no gun tune because it's going to influence people who, by the way, are not supposed to be consuming this entertainment because they're underage. But B can't enjoy because me an adult.
No,
if you go down that line of argument, that mean you never listen to nothing what I said earlier?
Of course I heard. I listened to everything what you said.
And what did I say earlier? I said the enforcement can be, this is the dancehall arena.
No, but you're just focusing on the facts.
I'm not just focusing. I'm saying it would be stupid not to include it in the focus. Just like how you have to include in the focus the importations of guns in our country, because we know we make guns. So that means that come from somewhere. Yeah, that get looked at too. I'm saying any real good tradesman, even if he's a carpenter, it would have make sense to carry the axe, the hammer, the screwdriver, all of that, because he might take off a piece of board and see a piece of steel project out and need to cut it off.
All right.
So you need to bring all of the tools them in that toolbox.
All right.
You understand what I'm saying?
I hear.
What you guys are arguing, like we say, it is totally ludicrous to to look from one of the influences. As our society, I'm talking in relation to our society, you know.
All right. Okay.
We're talking in relation to Jamaica.
All right.
And we have to admit that the music is a great influential vehicle for us.
All right. I hear you. You say that, right? But let me say this now. If we have noticed from the year start, I can't say this because I'm a selector, I'm a know what play, I know what hit the charts, I'm a know what done the place. From the year start, I talk about 2013 where we're in right now. There haven't been a barrage. I don't even think there has been any form of gun lyric song wave not play over the year.
Hit songs now, I make girl wine up. That has been the trend all year. It's all about dancing.
It's all
that
about
has been the trend all year. And that is the reason why I asked the question that I asked.
That's what's been going on.
That has been, and it's not even just this year alone. Recently, that has been the trend.
It's been like this for the past 2, maybe 3 years.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
Since
the presence of gun lyrics in recent songs have been very little.
It's not dead at all.
Very little, if none at all.
It's not there.
So, you know, just the other day I was watching a video where the new guy, the new one that come out to Bounty Killer, them say that problem with him is the devil worship.
You talk about Tamili.
Tamili, right. And even the females in the front of the audience, you know, them come out and say, beer badness. And they must say something. Me can't understand most of them, I say. But all you can see from the crowd's reaction is the gesture of the invisible gun. All the woman them are both gun.
No, but without due respect, sir, it doesn't take anything to cause that to happen. It doesn't have to be gun lyrics. No, sir.
Tassanchina perform
by the voice and I sing many rivers to cross and gun finger in the ear for that. Come on, man.
Friday night DJ Rai bust it up. Friday night DJ Rai played in the mingles and everybody in the place.
Come on, man. The gun finger don't mean gunshot. The gun finger is a way of expressing it. Come on, man. You're Jamaican and you don't know that, sir. Come on, man. The gun finger have nothing to do with gun.
Have nothing to do with it, boss.
It's what I try to do is to make it seem like there's no correlation to nothing that is a fad within society.
I'm sorry you got that impression. I am sorry you got that impression. I'm just speaking.
And it take off, everybody start by. That means we are influenced as human beings by stuff.
Them just look for a reason.
Influence our actions.
Them just look for something for use and blame us. And that's what them do.
No, I'm not saying them go about it the wrong way. I'm just trying to say to you guys that there's nothing wrong with including it in the toolbox.
All right.
Because our society have a stigma about it when it comes to gun, and it bear out results in the amount of people being killed by guns.
All right.
So
we take some more.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not agreeing with the 5-year thing from people like that. The artist needs to express his freedom, but you can put in caveats in there where him not make money after doing that kind of music versus if him do something else because him have to pay extra
that, sir, is for something for the audience to decide.
Cool.
That is that decision for the audience to make.
I respect and thanks for sharing with us.
Thanks for the
link. Sir?
Trust me, Celia, even over here, so freedom not come free. Everything in society has a certain price to it because these people
sir, that is the issue. That is something for the audience to decide. That is what it is. We just go. You say when you start, I can say you're gonna disagree, so we'll just agree to disagree.
We can take one more because we have to take a break. Link up radio. Hello, good morning.
Yes, boss. Oh man, I'm falling asleep here. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Yeah, I kind of agree with the last call, on many of his points. Regarding, I think both sides have their points, and I feel like when it comes to young people, they're impressionable, like you were saying, and one of the points that you were making earlier too, with the what you call the sticker on the music and stuff like that. That's another good idea too. But I feel like a lot of times when people get thoughts to do bad things, the music influenced them. I think the music come after the thought. I think the music enhance the thought. Let's say you have a problem with somebody, and you say to yourself, I'm gonna shoot this guy, I'm gonna beat up this guy, or something like that. You're not gonna go through on some love song or something like that. You're gonna go through on some reggae music, some hardcore music,
some heavy metal. some rock,
please,
some NWA,
please,
some Tupac.
Please, sir, please. I can't agree with that.
You don't agree with that?
No way. No.
You don't agree with that?
No.
So you don't agree that reggae music influenced your mood?
No.
Of course.
No.
When somebody want to get energized, like if you want to go do something, you want to get energized, you put on some upbeat, hype up gun tune.
No. That's already in you. That you already know
that is your thought,
agenda.
your intent.
You don't know that you're gonna do. If you're gonna murder somebody, you don't know that you're gonna do. You're gonna kill somebody.
It's not in you. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it influenced the decision. It enhanced your feelings.
Anything can enhance your feelings, boss. Anything can enhance your feelings.
But music transcends all nation, brethren. Music transcends. Everybody listen to music. Everybody listen to music. And music influence people. You can't say music don't influence people.
All right. Well, sir, honestly, hello? I can just interject for a second. I think we're focusing. I think we're losing focus. And one of the things that we definitely need to identify is the fact that we do have bigger issues than this music thing. If we're going to look at trying to solve the crime issue, I'm saying if the government gets them way and this bill is put into law, how is it going to affect what goes on into the society the next day? In my opinion, in no way, shape, form, size, or color, because the fact of the matter is that this is not the most important thing we need to look at when we're trying to solve crime in this country. We are putting the horse in front of the cart. I mean, the next way around.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you, and you have a valid point here. But
I'm just saying that I get it. There are some persons who don't like certain music and vice versa, and that is why I gave the example. See, Vibes Cartel doing good school songs, saying drop your pants, don't bleach your face or whatever. Not no go on for the song. Him say cool, let me wash my face with the cake soap. Song sell off. Who is the one making the decision? The audience.
Okay, listen to me, I love reggae music, don't get me wrong, I love reggae music, and I love the gun tune and all of that stuff, and I wouldn't go out and just pick up a gun and shoot somebody, but we must agree that there are that small percentage of people who cannot separate, right?
Okay, all right,
all right.
We'll take that point.
Yeah, man, thank you. All right?
All right, boss.
Cool.
Mr. Anarchy wants to squeeze in.
I'm asking for permission.
Squeeze away, sir. Squeeze away. We're squeezing you in.
No. I'm sorry,
We're
sir. Hold that thought. We gotta take a break. No, I'm just joking.
No, I'm putting my 2 cents. Good morning, people.
Good morning.
Good morning to everyone tuning into, of course, the wonderful morning show that we've got here. I just wanted to give my quick opinion and then walk out of the studio fast.
All right.
Because both of you are not going to agree.
That's all right. People disagreeing with us all morning.
Hey.
So come on.
I'm not driving and I listen.
They've been disagreeing with us all morning.
May I drive
on the line.
May I drive in and I listen. And no, post me never the pass Shartwood Road. All right? But then on Trafalgar come up and decide for us dial the 832-999-5465 number. Honestly, I think sometimes you have to make, my favorite word, some unorthodox move and some very aggressive moves in changing a society. I think that is what has... Where are we belly for? You all right?
What? Me can't rub my belly?
Fata, if
I need a reason to rub my... What? I need a reason to rub my belly?
That rub is a pregnant rub. That rub is a pregnant rub.
You are speaking on the topic.
That rub is a pregnant rub.
You reach unorthodox solutions. That is where you reach. Unorthodox solutions. That is where you reach.
That rub there is a pregnant rub. All right? I've got kids. I know pregnant rub. All right?
Yeah, hold your breath here. Hold your breath.
Hey, go on. Be here.
All right.
Be ready for your way, answer. Because we really want to hear. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, master. Seriously speaking, sometimes we get caught up in the gun music and the dance music and the sex music and all of that stuff. And it's great and it's fine and it's everything. I'm not going to say we're not going to play them and all of them things. We have refrained from playing them, but we do play them. All right? But seriously, Fata and Shelly, you see the Jamaican culture, and I'm being very specific. I'm pontificating. It's a Jamaican culture, the younger generation. Because the older generation, them know better. Them can't tell me nothing. But it's the younger generation. They are truly influenced. Very much influenced by the music. influenced by what them non-peers in the entertainment business are going with.
All right.
So here I'm. What me done now? No, me done now.
Make him done.
I just squeeze it a little thing and run out.
No, you're not
going to run out.
Hey, lock the door there. Lock the door there.
You can't run out.
Lock the door.
Hold on, man. We have to pay the radio bill, because we don't want Shelly and Fata tomorrow morning. So we have to pay the radio bill.
But you can't run out left for sir and just drop something, sir.
We can continue this another day. But hear me, I say. It's just like how Giuliani moving down New York there and clean up the whole of Manhattan. When I clean up Manhattan, you know, everybody bust him up and I tell him, say, him can't do this and him can't do that. But here what now? Down the clean up. Is everything perfect? No, but it's clean. All right? Did the crime rate drop? Yeah. That was the biggest significant drop in crime rate literally almost in the history of New York City. Guess what? He had to do some things that people would not necessarily agree with.
But it wasn't with the music.
No,
make him pint, no Fata. Make him pint, man.
Our culture different.
Me remember what I say.
Yeah, man. Our culture different from every culture in the world. A man will just pick up and go and bust a man face. We just stay like that. Our culture just stay like that. A man piece we have to just go so bop. A man touch a woman goes so bop and think about it later on. So here we have to stop it from small. Bend the tree from it little. You see me? Cut out the whole then for cut out every single gun tune, period. Whether or not on a field set I got change things or not, cut it out. Because one or two will get it and follow it. Alright? The same way them fat. You see, people are quick to do bad enough more than doing good enough. So why not just eradicate it completely? Are we going to be in agreement? No. Is it aligning with freedom of speech? No. But sometimes you have to just do some radical changes. That is just me. By the way, I'm speaking specifically for the Jamaican culture. Yes, you talk about the Amsterdam rate. Me I talk about the Jamaican culture. We have to just do some things, but rush sometimes for help, not fix, help. That's just my opinion.
I don't agree. You take away from my joy.
Hold on. I think let us take the break and then we'll come back with tackling because I have several things to tackle about that statement just now.